Along Edward's branch line, there's a vicarage run by a nice vicar with 2 boys. He keeps the vicarage well kept as best he can. He does most of the work by himself, but sometimes finds it hard to keep up without any help. One day, Edward came up to the vicar who was strolling through his field. "Hello," said Edward. "How are you?" The vicar was very tired. "Hello, Edward. I'm fine, thank you. Although I could use some help for upkeeping the vicarage. A machine would most certainly help." Edward pondered. What about a traction engine? The vicar perked up. "Yes, a traction engine would do very well. But where could I find one?" "I'll ask the Fat Controller about it the next time I see him." And Edward puffed away. He saw the Fat Controller sooner than he thought. When Edward returned to the junction, the Fat Controller was waiting there. Edward immediately spoke to him. "Sir, I spoke to the vicar before, and he said he needs help to upkeep his fields. He said a traction engine would do just fine. Do you know where one is?" The Fat Controller pondered for a moment and spoke up. "Yes, there's a traction engine sitting in the scrapyards right now that's due to be broken up next week. I'll speak to the manager about it." The next day, Edward brought the vicar, the Fat Controller, and a flatbed to the scrapyards. Sitting there was a traction engine being cleaned up to be used. The vicar and the Fat Controller went up. "What's your name?" "Trevor, sir." "Are you a hard worker?" "Oh, yes. I love working in the fields. Sometimes I give rise to children. Yes, I like children." "Let's see how you run." The vicar put Trevor through his paces. He trundled up and down the scrapyard. "You're a very smooth runner," said the vicar. When they were done, the vicar went inside and came out with a check and a big smile on his face. "I got him cheap, sir, cheap," he said. "Come on, Trevor, let's get you loaded onto this flatbed here and get you to your new home." "Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir," Trevor beamed. From that day on, Trevor the traction engine now lives at the vicarage orchard, where he collects apples and cleans up around the orchard. And every year, the vicar holds a church fete, and children take rides in a wagon hauled by Trevor. Since the vicarage is so close to the railway, Trevor sees Edward every day. The two are close friends. Edward often stops to talk to Trevor. Children love to play in the vicarage fields, so Trevor sees them often. And he always whistles to them to say hi and let them know that there is a large machine roaming about. Every night, Trevor will go to sleep remembering the day, seeing the children run around and have fun. "I like children," he says before going happily to sleep.